Hey guys, it's Anna from Kaiju Bites. So I'm going to do a short review of Pokemon Detective Pikachu. So, I have to start, spoiler warning. I don't, in my reviews, I generally don't like talking about, the plot line of the movie, but sometimes I might say something that might spoil something, and then also people are really sensitive to spoilers, like I could say that there's a pink balloon in one scene and someone might think that's a spoiler to the whole plot line, even though it might not have anything to do with the plot line. So with that being said, if you don't want to know anything about the movie or just want to go in blind, then, why are you watching this? Anyways, so with that being said, I actually had not really I heard about the movie being released last year or that it was coming. And I actually was like, oh, okay, it's Pokemon. That's cool. Has Ryan Reynolds. Okay, whatever. And I've only, the first little clip, I don't even know if it was a full trailer. I think it was, don't quote me, it might have been what was released at San Diego Comic-Con, but it was something that they released last year to announce the movie. And that was the only thing, that was the only lead up I had to the movie. So I hadn't seen any trailers, I hadn't seen any promos, I hadn't seen anybody talk about the movie beforehand. So unlike Godzilla, which I've seen every single trailer, I was kind of going into this movie kind of blind. And, and sometimes that's fine. Sometimes, why do you really need to see 800 trailers? Sometimes the trailers ruin a movie, too. I went to the Alamo Draft House, because why, waste time when you can eat and watch a movie? And plus we really like Alamo. And they had actually a cute little menu. They didn't have a full, sometimes with some movies at Alamo they have drinks, and then they have themed entrees. Well, for Pokemon they just had a drink menu. And I got the Jiggly, it wasn't called the Jigglypuff, it was Jiggly Shake. I think it was just called Jiggly Shake. I have to relook. It was just a strawberry milkshake with whipped cream, and then they stuck a big marshmallow in it. It was really tasty. It probably would have been cooler if they'd done like at Starbucks with their s'mores, had the little marshmallow fluff inside the glass. But anyways, back to back to the movie. So I was actually shocked by the demographic of this movie, because I figured it would be a movie that was primarily geared towards children. And so I was not shocked when the people left to me was a mom with her son, and he looked about 10, 10 or 11. And then of course more people to my left were also the demographic that I expected, 20s, I think a couple 20-year-olds, and then me, who I'm in my 30s, probably the cusp of the demographic, and plus parents that are just have to be sucked in because they have to take their kids. But there was actually 3 senior citizens to our right, and I was like, oh, they have no children with them, and they are really super excited about Pokemon. So yeah, that was a shocking, because they had no children with them. But yeah, but it being geared towards children, I was actually shocked at how dark some of the plot line was, and some of the jokes were a little bit darker. And I don't know if maybe sometimes I think about movies when I was growing up, how the rating system has changed, or maybe when I was a kid I didn't really get some of those darker undertones in a movie, but it was dark in a few spots, and I was like, wow. And I have to say, kind of when you see Rogue One and you see Peter Cushing's redigitalize or whatever, that technology, sometimes your eyes are a little it takes your eyes a second to adjust to his face and stuff like that, because it is a little technology. You can tell that it's not really him. And I feel that's kind of similar to some of the Pokemon in the movie. I feel it takes your eyes a second to adjust, and then you completely believe that it's a real Charizard was one of them. Lickitung Lickitung just looked weird. I mean, I think he just looks weird anyways as a Pokemon, but I think he just looked weird. But like Pikachu looked really natural. I love Psyduck. Psyduck's so cute in the movie. And I mean, there's so much cuteness. Like, there was uncontrollably squeeing on my part in certain parts of the movie that I just couldn't help myself. And I just go, oh my god, that's so cute. So there were certain scenes where I did squeal a little bit because the Pokemon are just freaking adorable. Visually, it was a really nice movie. I enjoyed it. I think it's being, like, I heard from a few people that it's being kind of crushed by the critics or being put down by the critics, but I mean, honestly, it felt like it had a plot that made sense and it didn't go too crazy. And it was just like just a mini detective story. And I mean, like, how original can you be? Like stories are rehashed and redone so much these days that, I mean, it doesn't have to be amazing. Like, it served its purpose. It kept me entertained for like, what, an hour and a half. And I had fun with it. It didn't make me like go, well, oh my god, like that was a masterpiece. But it was fun. It was a fun movie. It had Pokemon and it had a decent story, And so I think that, I mean, like, Ryan Reynolds did a good job. The kid, Justice Smith, I think that's who played the son. He was good. Like, it's not a lot of movie with a lot of, like, I mean, Sam Neill is well known, and Ryan Reynolds, but it was a movie that had good flow, and I liked it. Like, if May wasn't such a busy movie month, I would actually go see it again, because I love Pokemon. Oh, and I'll give it a rating. I think it was a 4 kaiju bites out of 5. Like, I enjoyed it. And like I said, I would definitely buy it when it comes out, and I definitely would watch it again. I liked it. I don't see why the critics were overly critical, just besides being critics and it's Pokemon. But Alamo gave these out. Actually, they gave a pack each to everybody, but there were like people that didn't take theirs, so like me and this other dude were like, let's take them. So I took like 4 extra packs. I'm gonna open. So you get instructions. Oh, I guess it shows you some of the hopefully the dog does not crash and burn. Go. My fiance just walked in the door, so that's why the dog was like, I gotta go. So, Detective Pikachu. Oh, and this is just, the official merch. I get 2 cards. Where's the other? Oh, here's the other card. Oh, and Psyduck. So there's not a lot of, I don't think there's a lot of variety in the packs because I think, like, everyone gets a Detective Pikachu. Let's look. Oh, so there's 3, 6. So there's 8 cards that you can get. So far we have the Coffee Break Detective Pikachu, and then Psyduck, and then I got a different one in a pack. I think I got, I can't remember, but yeah, there's not a lot of variety. I think like we've opened like 4 packs and we pretty much got the same cards over and over again. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.